up? Welcome to my campaign. I am Anissa with the beautiful Miss Jhonni Blaze. How are
Hey y'all,
you?
hey world.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. Okay, so I know that you're a singer, songwriter, creator, period. But when did you first fall in love with music? And was your talent self-taught or did you learn in the church, school?
I was born. I always feel like your talent is, you're born with it. You just gotta find it. So I found mine at like 6 years old. I started playing piano. I used to get smacked for it actually. I used to pluck my hand and all types of stuff. And I used to just keep doing it, like just kept going. And then by by 7, I was like playing all classical music and I'm just like, well, this is my niche. Then church came about. My grandfather had us at Idlewild Baptist Church in Tampa, Florida. And there was this lady named Sister Priscilla. And I'd be at the front row like watching her sing and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, that's what I want to do. Let me figure out if I could sing, and then that came about. So it's just been with me all my life.
Okay, and I know you play at least 6 instruments, right?
Yeah, violin, the acoustic, the bass, the electric. They're kind of like the same, but just different strings, either 4 or 6 or whatever. And then piano, keyboard, drums, just anything I could touch, really. I was like always a touchy type of kid, so I'm like,
let me just
pick up everything. Yeah, like forget it. Let me just take up everything. So yeah.
But that's good. Okay, so who inspired you? Other than like church, like what artist inspired you growing up?
I like Sade because my mom would play her so much. So I'm just like man, because at first I'm like, I don't want to hear this, and then I would listen to it. I'm like, yo, this is a vibe. Like I like this. So that, and then my mind just went crazy into like country music and Kiss or Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears and
you were really
Pink.
versatile.
And then I switch over to like Katy Perry, Beyonce, Aretha Franklin, Jasmine Sullivan, Fantasia. I'll go into like the more, Jennifer Hudson. Like I just like sounds. Like so growing up, it was whatever, Temptations, Diana Ross, like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. It just varied. Whatever I could hear or it sound good to me, that's what I grew up off of. So it wasn't just one genre. It was like everything. Dixie Chicks, just anything I could touch. Yeah, like let me hear it. So I grew up off everything, music itself.
And I know you had a rough upbringing, right?
Yes.
Like with like molestation.
Yes.
And just to touch on a few. And you always seem to bounce back. You always seem like no matter what you go through in the blogs, Jhonni Blaze always seems to bounce back. How do you bounce back? What fuels you?
I'm just like, well, first, I'm at peace right now. Like, if I get mad about something or whatever, I'll state what I need to say and I'll just be like, whatever. Like, I don't have any room in my life, any structure for, or my life. I'm not designing my life, my world, my accomplishments around negativity. So if I even feel, I'll try to solve the problem. If it doesn't get solved, I'm just over it. So when things like that, I didn't ask to be molested. I didn't ask to be sent away. I didn't ask for being into prostitution. I was a child. The only thing that you can ask for is if you start a situation and it fails and then you go back to it, that means you want it. You asked for that failure again because you went back to it and it's repetitive.
You didn't learn from
so once it happens, it's just like, when you're of age, you just learn. I mean, anything I've ever went through, my boyfriend passing away was a tragic. My mom having cancer and having to shave my head to make her feel better and encourage her. The drug habit, recovering addict for 6 years, and I only smoke weed and it's not illegal.
Congratulations.
I don't drink, so really just, I thought about all the heartbreak and all of the stuff and I just accepted it. Not accepted it, but just forgave and just moved forward. That's really how I do it. I just, it happens and you move forward. And it's hard to say it like that, like it's careless, but I don't have room to think about it. Yeah, like I don't have room. I don't have room to hate about it. I don't have room to have nightmares. Like I refuse to have my body even go through that. And it's hard to say it to people like, how do you just, like you don't care? It's not that I don't care, it's not important to me anymore because it's my past.
Yeah.
You're supposed to grow from your past. You're supposed to bump your head a couple times and you're supposed to accomplish things once things you see that they don't go right, you make it better. So that's kind of where, and I have great people around me to, you definitely want to have great people around you just to keep that level head when things go bad. So it's various things. It's praying. It's picking, it's like I wake up, I'll pray before I pick up my phone. So a lot of people don't hear me talk in interviews much. They're like, I wonder what she's like and how, I'm like the ditzy, cool, You know what I mean? I've been through a lot of shit. I don't know if we can curse or not, but oops. But I've been through a lot, and I'm not letting that make me sit and just be like, oh, I'm subtle. Like, I'm cool with.
You're not a victim.
Yeah, like I don't want to. Yeah, like not even a survivor. I'm just me. You know what I mean? Like my story is mine. And I'm just cool, and I'm me. I've been through some shit, and I'm sure people watching this and all the millions of people that will watch this, you've been through shit. Nobody has sympathy for things that you go through. It's like, okay, cool. Somebody dies, and then we think about somebody else that went and flashed their chest, and now they're thinking about that. It's like everybody's mindset is like ADHD. So it's like nobody really cares. You're not living for them, you're living for yourself. So that's, pretty much sums it up.
That's a pretty cool answer. Okay, so you entered the industry as a stripper, but for the last 6 years, you've been redirecting your career as a singer. Yeah. What sparked that change, or what like pushed you to really focus on singing?
My boyfriend passing. He was like that like story that you hear, the stripper meets the guy that's either the D-boy or the popular rapper, now they're dating, and you know what happened, oh, he didn't cheat or something. It wasn't that. It was, he was, who he was, in the streets, but I was a popular dancer, but he genuinely wanted to make me stop and focus on music. Like, he genuinely loved me, genuinely cared. He was my best friend, and he was killed on Christmas. And I was the girl. See, I don't even think of it as a sad thing. Like, I talk about him highly with a smile, because he was one of my niche to push, and my mom. Those are the two reasons that made me go into music. Before he died, he would do like the craziest things I hated. Like, I need to go to work. I need to go to Be Live in Houston, Texas. I'm top girl. Drake and Rick Ross and Rihanna, everybody coming to see me. It's all about that. And then I was still doing drugs and not telling him, and just being all into me and not realizing he'll put $1,500 on the counter and be like, don't go to the studio. And I'll ignore him. I'll leave his money on there, because I wanted to be independent. And I didn't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Why you made me sing to you every day when you would go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So when he passed, that was my... Like, what are you doing with yourself? You gonna strip forever? Like you going, it was like that. And then my mom having cancer for the second time just like drained me. I couldn't, that's where you see the anger on Love and Hip Hop. That's where you see me fighting and trying to find love and Rich at that time because of emptiness. I was trying to find myself at that time. And that's what motivated me. I got out of all of that, and I said, time to delete some stuff. No more dancing, no more this. Oh, now this is getting better. Okay, I got to feature this person now. Oh, I like this. Money coming in different now that I stopped in. Oh, okay, this is cool. Interviews, be myself. Okay, so that's really that's the motivation. And people telling me I wasn't going to be shit, that I would be dead, or... You're not gonna be anything, you're just gonna be a stripper. Like, and it hurt more than anything to hear it from a stranger, and it hurt more to hear from close friends and people you thought was your close friends, and you just use that as a fuel, like, fuck y'all. Like, I'm about to show y'all, and I am. So that was the motivation for it.
Okay, in the world of female empowerment, and women on the rise, what advice would you give, females trying to enter the entertainment industry, especially women who have a past of stripping like you and Cardi? You guys are becoming successful.
Oh, nobody don't care about this shit no more. Everybody's stripping. Somebody mama, grandmama, grandpappy. Everybody is dancing, twerking, doing crazy stuff. It's just how high y'all hold each artist or each individual on their pedestal. If I was to go and slap Naomi Campbell, it's like, oh, shoot, go lock her up. But if god dang on Whitney Houston went, it's like, oh, that was wonderful. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on your level. You know what I mean? Like your level of your status. So with that being said, I don't care. You shouldn't care about anything. I'm 28. I just recently stopped caring, like completely on a high of like, I don't care what nobody say. And you shouldn't. A peaceful, like it's cool. You feel me? Like nobody care about that stripping thing. I play 6 instruments and I can sit here and look dead in the camera, zoom in, like it's Cartoon Network. I really can sing, and I really am talented, and I have good people around me, and you would never think that I was stripping and selling my body for $550 at 14 years old, or I was taking a line of coke before I hit Be Live, dancing for your favorite rapper, and taking probably somebody's money that he probably was going to try to get to somebody else. Like, you don't know my past, so when you see what you see, besides all that, they're not going to care about that. So neither should any of y'all that are entering into entertainment. It really should just roll off your back. Oh, you was on a porno? Yeah, so what?
Sure was, right?
I did this? Yeah, so what? You a stripper, right? At Blue Flame, what's up? Like, it's life. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody done gave some head that they didn't want to. Everybody done had sex that they didn't want to with somebody. Somebody done lost a bet and had to go eat something sour or lemon. I mean, you just think about it's life, man. Like, it's life. And you come in this, if you want that music, ain't nothing gonna stop you from doing it. You gotta eat, breathe, shit, and sing it, and rap it, and talk it. Talk your life. If you've been through it, talk it instead of throwing and fighting. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's what I want to tell y'all to do. Fuck them.
Hear that? Okay, so what should we expect from Jhonni Blaze, like especially in this year? I know you have a lot cooking up.
I have new management, a whole new team. Shout out to Sammy, KD, we have a PR, Vanessa, Chevelle, my booking agent. New team, new music, more 90s feel for the EP. It's more of like a
I heard some
singing, it's really cool. So I'm just dropping some stuff so that it'll keep y'all going and shit. Oh, and then Bad Woman's on the radio, so I have an EP I'm working on. I worked on this film for a TV show, but it's not what y'all are thinking. Nothing to do with reality TV, just straight music.
Anybody you want to work with or are working with?
I have been working with a guy named Charles. Well, I call him Charles. And he's awesome. A guy named Marquise. I have vocal trainers, Bree, and everything's just new. I have classes for violin and guitar. Like it all starts with yourself. Like I'm right now I'm cleaning my image. I'm getting my sanity.
You're doing a good job at it.
Yeah, my happiness, staying out the way, mind the business that pays you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my business pays me well, so I would keep it my business and just be around positive vibes. If it's something that I don't like, I stay away. So that's just what you're gonna see. And even on my Instagram, it shows. You're either gonna see me twerking in full clothes or singing or playing piano or doing somebody with a feature or accomplishing something or saying something. Just doing me. That's what it should always be about. So that's what you're gonna see. You just gotta roll with me. But the music,
it's coming.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. And most important question, what does your campaign mean to you?
Women empowerment, something to believe in. I've always got compared to Cardi, and it was the dopest thing because it's like I'm the singer Cardi. We got the same story, damn near. You know, it's just, I sing. And she tells me that a lot too. She'll hit me here and there and encourage me, and I just want to be the voice for girls and women, even sometimes men. Like, you know, we don't look at like a lot of things that men go through that women, but it's overlooked because it's more of a woman thing that they would think goes through.
Looked down upon.
So me, I just want to be a voice for pain that somebody goes through, or happiness, or structure of the coming down and going up, like going through something and being special and something to look up to and look forward to in life. So I just want to bring happiness and some good music to your world.
Well, you're on the path. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay, there you have it. I am Anissa Jhonni with the beautiful Miss Jhonni Blaze.
What's up? This your girl, Jhonni Blaze, and this is my campaign. Mwah.